Angie. Angie walk in, room get loud. She don't bite it, say it out proud. Tongue like steel, yet clean and sharp. Smile so sweet, then she cut real hard. She came to play, not to pretend. One glass up, then she's off again. Eyes on you, she don't miss a thing. Got the whole scene wrapped on a string. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move wrong, she keep the tape. Don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun up, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. If you say one thing, she got the proof. Not for the drama, just for the truth. She's in the corner, watching the room. Cute little grin and boom, boom, boom. She loves the joke, she loves the night. Loves a good time, loves a good fight. Not with her hands, with her set so cool. She can shut it down and still look gold. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move on, she keep the tape. Angie, don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun love, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. One second soft, next second stone. She runs the room like she on the throne. Come for the fun, stay for the spark. Angie don't fall, she leaves a mark. Angie, don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun love, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. Angie. Say less, Angie. No stress, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's Angie.
What is up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome, everybody, to Angie Uploaded. Angie Uploaded at the butt crack of dawn. How's everybody doing this morning? It is so good to see y'all. It really, really is. Oh, I'm thinking about redoing this. I feel like there's too much blue, Like, I don't know. It seems bluer this morning for some reason. Does it seem bluer to y'all? Yep, I think I'm gonna redo this, but not today. Not today. We'll just have a blue Angie today. It's all good. You know what? If I change this one, let's see what happens. Ooh, it's too bright. Too bright? Yeah, no. What y'all think? What y'all think about this one? Yeah, it seems a little bit more blue. Like, I don't know. And that just seems a little bit bright, but you know what? I think we'll keep bright. I don't know what happened. So, okay. Well, we'll keep it like this until it's just too bright in my eyeballs because it's shining like right in my eyeball. Okay, so now that we've got that situated, I don't know, I was just looking, I was like, something's off, man. But nothing had changed in here, so I don't know. But good morning, Neon, Beezy Bees, Melissa, Chubby Scorpion, David, good morning. Twisted SMF, good morning. How are you, Savage Cupcake? How's everybody doing? And y'all know how it works over here. People will just start trickling in. I don't know what that was, but okay. People start trickling in. So that's why I just like to do the good mornings and everything first, get everybody a chance to tap their little fingers and get on over here. They should be, available to pop on in, but you know what it is. People like to pop around, see what's happening, and then good old Angie will still be there. So then we'll come see her. Good morning, Cosmic Blues. And Cosmic Blues, thank you so much for the coffee. Like I said, it doesn't give me like a ping when something happens. And I was doing some work last night and I saw that. And I want to thank you for buying me a coffee. I certainly appreciate that. I didn't want you to think that it had gone unnoticed or anything. And let's see. I think I can do like I thought there was an option where you could heart them, but so I just replied with a little huggy emoji. Anyway, thank you. So it did not go unnoticed. And that's the way it rolls over here, guys. I don't have the ability to do the stream elements where they do the TTS and all of that funny stuff because it wants to roll over to my main channel. So if you want to support me, support the channel right now until we get our hours and everything, the way to do that is to buy me a coffee. Now, with that option, you do get what we call the janky TTS. So if you want to get me a coffee, there is a link. I will post it right here. I'll pin it from there we go. So there's the link if you want to support the channel. And if you write a note, I have to read it out as long as it's not against TOS. So that's how we play janky TTS. But lately I've been getting them kind of after the show. So, oh, my hours. Well, they are, I'll just tell you from the source. So I'm still trying to figure this part out because when you look at your watch time hours, and so in one part where it says watch time hours, I have 3,147. And then if you go to the earn tab, it says I have 2,731 as of June the 5th for the last 365 days. So, but that's also the one where the reapply tab will light up down at the bottom when I'm allowed to reapply. But it says as of June 5th. So I think with this one, when you click on like learn more, it says we carefully validate each channel's engagement metrics before they are displayed here. This process may take several days to complete and may vary from what you see elsewhere, such as YouTube analytics. So usually I see this one start to go further, but when you go to the analytics, the watch time was the 3,100 and something. So yeah. But we do know that I have to have 4,000 hours before that thing will glow to where I can hit reapply. So there you are. That's why every time I'm asked like what your hours are, it's just not a cut and dry. It's not a cut and dry answer because I can tell you what the analytics say, but then I can also tell you what that little tab says. But it seems that that's the tab that must matter. Oh my Lord. Okay, look, me and this. Okay, there we go. Only in my eyeballs, but okay. All right. Yeah, looks like you got it. It's just slow on updating. Yeah, that part it does it, and I guess they really do go through and make sure that, you know, those are true watch time hours. It's not botted or things like that. I guess that's before they give it to you. Now, I do know that, you know, like if you're doing a new channel or whatever, it's like 3,000 hours and you get your super chats and your memberships. I've done this before, but me and my buddy Chat GPT think it's going to be 4,000 before I get anything back. But I guess we'll see whenever that number right there hits 3,000. I guess we'll see, because it does have 4,000 on the little slider bar. But I know it's for everybody else. It's 4,000 to get your AdSense to run ads and stuff, and 3,000 for super chats and memberships. So all I can say is let's just keep trucking along. I you know, it's yeah, bees. That's yeah, but I'm telling you, at least bees, you know, you were with me the first time. At least we know that this time it's going a lot faster than it did the first go around. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, had I known, hindsight's kind of 2020. Had I known that this is going to be a thing, you know, I would have, you know, still kind of tried to push my channel a little bit, you know, while I was still in the LCU. And anyway, is what it is. We live, we learn, but I know what I got to do. So I just get up and do it. And I thank you guys for helping me. So, what is that white thing glowing in the back? Which one? This, that, that. Which one? I'll tell you. All of them are glowing blue, actually, except, you know what? That lamp changed. Let's see. This one remote controls that light bulb and that light bulb. So I don't. And see, that one's changing. One's changing. I don't want both of them to change. See, now it's trying to be funny with me. Okay, now let me try this. Okay, I got them. Whew, Lord. Yeah, I bought some of those, they're colored light bulbs, and they came with the remote. And they're just in regular lamps. And I can turn them to any color, but the only thing is this one remote controls both. So I kind of have to try to get the wave. When I want to split them up, I have to do it that way. Go back. Go back to what? What am I supposed to go back to? I got the... You're killing me. Okay. Is that better? Did that really change anything? I mean, I didn't think that one would matter. Because it's not doing anything. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we are. All right. So how's everybody doing this morning? Chubby Scorpion, you owe me a coffee for that. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, my little thingy. Okay. All right. So, good morning, try me, bitch. How are you doing? I love saying that. I love saying that. I'm just waiting to get accused. Well, you stay here long enough, it's going to happen, Chubby Scorpion. So, even though I did a public display in the Discord of apologizing, see, it doesn't matter if you apologize around here, you still get, hammered. No, it's justice for Angie. I forgot why we had justice for Angie yesterday, but we do. I have a question for those of y'all that went and raided Cafe yesterday. Did they ever say my name? Just curious. Because it's always, y'all can get there quicker than I can. And I see people in there saying my name, but I don't see, the host. So did they ever say my name? I'm not sure. B, so you're taking Chubby's side. Okay, got you. No, I'm kidding. Allie, baby, good morning. How are you? Fiber Arts, good morning. Good morning. They did say my name? Yes, when I first got there, Tommy did. Oh, thanks. Well, good deal. Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better. I have only been watching, okay, so Savage Cupcake, you've only been watching Pit. And I have only been watching, it's a toss-up between Rebel and Rewind. And the reason is that I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together between the two shows to see if I can get like some news, like what actually has been going on. So that's how I figure things out. And then between the two, honestly, I don't feel like I'm getting a whole lot. And and it's nothing against the host or anything. I mean, I got nothing against either one of them, but I kind of feel like that if they're going to do a news show or rewind, that we should get, like at least it's a top 10 maybe, But I get up at that time. I get up at 4, and what I normally do is I'll flip it back to Rebel. Well, like this morning, I got up at 3, so I couldn't sleep, so I got up at 3. So I went to Rebel and I rewound it, and then I kicked it in high gear to do the catch up thing, and then I was watching Rewind. Now, I come away still feeling lost though. So I just wish one of them would do maybe a top 10. So I've gone back to, we all have those like feel good, like our guilty pleasures, right? Well, before I joined the LCU was my guilty pleasure. I love to watch every show, and I would listen to it at work. That was my thing. And now I find myself going back to watching stuff that I watched before the LCU. So I like to watch, what is his name? Anyway, he kind of seems Irish, maybe. He's not from America. He may live here now, but anyway, the hair guru or something. Anyway, he watches people who do home dye jobs and bleach jobs on their hair, and he commentates on it. And it's just so funny to me. And he'll say, don't say platinum, and then they'll say, I'm gonna go platinum, and their hair's like jet black or something, and it's so funny. And then I like to watch why am I drawing a blank now when I get ready to tell you guys about it? Angie drugged me to the LCU kicking and screaming. Then I met Astov. I did. I said, Bees, you're coming with me. And then she did. She met Astov. I fell asleep and woke up about 1:15 and stayed until they ended. I feel bad modding for them until 2, and you at 6 is killing me. Well, I mean, go to bed. No, you like me though. There's just nights I can't sleep. Brad Mondo. Yes, Brad Mondo. I watched him. I watched 2 of his videos last night. I did. That's not who I was talking about though. But I do watch Brad Mondo. But that's not the guy I was talking about. The guy's, it's the hair guru or something. You know what? He's actually in my history. I'll tell you what his name is. Because to be fair, he's on my TV right now in the bedroom, and I am playing down in the basement because I play off another account to get watch time hours up too. But the one in the bedroom is on, I think it's the hair guru. What can I ever? No, Hair Buddha. Hair Buddha is his name. Let me see if I can. Okay, so here he is. I don't know if y'all be able to see that, but that's him. And he has a little accent. And he is so funny, but it's Hair Buddha is his name. But I do watch Brad Mondo. I love Brad Mondo. So if y'all like to watch like people commentate on people doing hair at home hair jobs and stuff, yeah, those 2 are the best. Thank you, Allie baby, because that reminded me of Brad. Yeah. There's a couple more I do. Let's see. I fill my day with Soprano clips and Gordon Ramsay. My son likes to watch Gordon Ramsay a lot. He gets a kick out of him, but he'll listen to him all the time. More like West off, little crybaby bitch. Oh. I am doing now also going back to watching ones I used to watch before being addicted to the LCU. Yes, Twisted. I have to, because the LCU used to get my mind off of other things. And then, I kind of got swept into, well, what would they do today? What would they do today? And then, then I needed stuff to watch to get my mind off of the LCU. So I just went back and I just started watching things that I used to watch, with the exception of a lot of the true crime. I used to watch Bailey Sarian a lot. I don't even know if she's still doing. My favorite was the Makeup Murder Monday, or vice versa. Those were my favorites from Bailey. But I haven't watched those in a while because I've dialed back on the true crime stuff. I have to have, right now I'm in a mode where I need some funny, not so serious type things. And then I'll dip back and I'll go back and I'll watch a few true crime things. I mean, I don't know. So, but that's just what's going on. I like to watch my little guilty pleasure shows. Yeah. I'm watching a lot of makeup stuff too. Now, I used to watch like Nikki tutorials and what's her face? Bitch that cries all the time. She's got this accent. I swear to God, I hope that whenever they do with what they're doing with this heart thing, that it takes me out of this brain fog. I feel like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I saw Moo. Good morning. I used to watch her too. What the fuck are we? This, I know, Allie. It seems we must watch the same people. I miss Bailey's stuff, but I think yeah. And good morning, Brantley. Um, I think she did too. And then, and I remember she had posted a video. She was crying, talking about some stuff in her personal life. I don't know if her and her man broke up or something, but that was a while back. And she needed some time off. And by that time, I was splitting away, myself from everything to get involved in the LCU. So I don't know what she might have done, but I loved watching Bailey. T-Ball, good morning. And again, if I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Laura Lee. What does Laura Lee do? I don't think I've heard of Laura Lee. God, what is that girl's name that does the makeup? That's going to drive me crazy. I can't. Michaela Noguera. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah. I do watch her. I like to watch kind of like her crash outs more than her makeup stuff, if I'm being fair. Okay. My wife been watching that chick with Tourette's, Bailey. So, yes. Now, my mom liked watching her too. Chubby Scorpion. And her name has slipped me too, but I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't think of her last name. But yeah. We're actually going to talk about Carmelo Anthony. I guess I can go ahead and just get into that one. So he was convicted of taking that boy's life, and there's been a whole uproar, about it in certain areas. But let me tell you, I'm going to give y'all a laugh about it. Okay. This whole time, I thought that he was kin to or the son of the basketball player Carmelo Anthony. My friend ChatGPT had to tell me that it's common that a lot of people were thinking that, because when I wanted the quick rundown for what happened. I mean, I knew what happened, but I just wanted like a quick way to glance and talk about it. I asked, so I said, can I get a quick synopsis of the Carmelo Anthony story? To talk about it. So I had everything in one place. I knew what had happened about the stabbing and all that. But I wanted to be able to break it down, and I kept waiting for it to say something about his famous dad or somebody. And I said, what makes Carmelo Anthony famous? And then it goes on to tell, I said, I thought he had famous parents. This is me talking to ChatGPT. And ChatGPT comes back and says, no, I think you may be confusing him with someone else. Carmelo Anthony is not famous because of celebrity parents, and he is not related to Carmelo Anthony. Okay, the dude that just got convicted, his is spelled with a K, and then Carmelo Anthony, the dude that used to play basketball, his starts with a C. So, the similarities in their names has caused some confusion online. That's what ChatGPT said. So evidently, see, I said it right, Chubby Scorpion, evidently, and I try to think about it now when I say it. But if I start talking real fast, it's going to come out the way I normally say it. But anyway, so I'm not the only one who has made this crazy assumption. So yeah, I did think that that was the son of the other Carmelo Anthony, and I thought that's why, I know it's a big case, but I honestly thought that that's why it was as big as it was. And I bet Carmelo Anthony, the basketball star, was shit his pants when this story broke. I bet he did. Um okay, Fiber Arts, I'm seeing yours now, about who to check out. His parents are famous and rich now with all these GoFundMe's. Now I remember hearing about that, and I thought about that a while back. I'm like, why would they have GoFundMe's? Or maybe his legal team is taking all of, because being a basketball star, that's where my like, yeah. And at that time, I should have just dug deeper into it, but I was just hearing bits and pieces. And yeah. Good morning, Lori. I had a Derek Jeter, a Thomas Edison, and 3 Michael Jordans when I taught. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. But it's weird though to have like I wonder if he was named after Carmelo Anthony, like because he was a teenager. Like, well, our last name is Anthony. We're going to give you we're going to name you Carmelo and spell it with a K. But either way, yeah. So he was convicted of 35 years in prison, and for stabbing Austin Metcalf, and Austin had he had a twin brother. I did see a clip of the twin standing there when the verdict was read. He was standing there with the mom, and it was, it's just a bad situation because all of these people, the Anthony family's lives are ruined, the Metcalf's lives are ruined. You got people in the streets fighting. Now it's a race thing, and it's just it just sucks. And and Carmelo was saying that it was in self-defense, and people are talking about the size of each boy. None of us were there. It just sucks for for the whole situation. Nobody wins. Nobody wins in this. And I hate stuff like that. Y'all over there just talking away. What the hell are y'all talking about? I only know the difference because my husband loves sports. Well, it's a good thing that I didn't say this in front of my husband about me thinking the whole time that this Carmelo Anthony was the other one's son or something, because he would have laughed at me. Evidently, purposely, deity are all words that are part of your charm. Don't lose them. Okay, well, I will try not to put so much thought into it. But you're not the only one that has ever brought up evidently and deity. That one gets brought up a lot with me. But I don't think about it when I say daddy, because I'll never change that one. You know what I mean? That's my buddy now. We even trying to name it. I know. Thank goodness for ChatGPT, man. It set me it cleared my stuff up this morning. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. And then I went down the rabbit hole and I started looking at videos and stuff of, when the verdict was read, and it was horrible. Like, I don't like seeing racial controversies boil over in the streets. It does something to my soul. I don't like it. So, but anyway, I saw, that y'all were talking about it, or, had brought it up. So I think it was on my notes for today. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And, yeah. Now, his GoFundMe was actually shut down, but then another platform allowed it. Really? I know that it had gotten up to a lot. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. How much? Okay, so Carmelo Anthony's family raised over $515,000 on the Give, Send, Go platform after the April 2025 fatal stabbing of Frisco track meet. The campaign, called the Carmelo Anthony Help Fund, had not yet reached its 600,000 goal by late May. Earlier in April, the fundraiser had already crossed 350,000 and later reached 550,000 before surpassing roughly 550,000 before surpassing 515,000. Okay, that must be without fees or with fees. Yeah. No? That sentence doesn't make sense. And later reached roughly 550 or 50,000 before surpassing 515,000. How do you reach 550 before you reach 515? I'm confused. It's important to note that the money had not yet been paid out to the family at the time of these reports. That is reported by Fox News. It does not, I do not see a date though. That's crazy though. That's a lot of money. But people give to what they want to give to. People give to what they support. And it's a known fact. And, you can say what you want to about Keemstar, but it's the same thing. People will give if they want to give. People will give if they want their voice heard. People will give, it's just how it works. And if they don't want to, guess what? They won't. It may blow our minds that people will spend money the way they do, but guess what? It's not our money. Is what it is. But that's a lot of damn money, dude. But I bet those lawyer fees were on up there too, though, right? So anyway, just a bad situation all the way around. Let's see. That part is there will be appeal after appeal, I'm sure, and Austin's parents will constantly have to relive this over and over. Eventually, it will probably be overturned too. And you're right. You're right, Savage Cupcake. It probably will at some point in time. We've seen it happen time and time again. But I guess he's still being punished for the deed. You don't take a knife to, a punching match. I don't know. It seems like, though, a lot of times when I open up my mouth, I insert my foot. It seems like every time I've had an opinion on something that mattered, like in the LCU, I got shit on every time. So it's like, I started feeling at that time that I might as well not even give my opinions anymore, because then there'd be an uproar about it. But what I will feel here and what I will say is that nobody wins in this situation. Nobody. What's up, Fuzz? um, I'll tell y'all what I want. I got other things to talk about, but what I want y'all to do, maybe not now because I don't want y'all to leave me, but um, all right. So I have and she's been following me for a while, and thank you, Kate. I did not know, but anyway, I have found Kate, the angelic assassin. Um I saw her over in Gidgie's, and then I went to her live stream yesterday, and we had the best time. And she does pull some tarot, and she does a lot of morning mantras and things like that. And she is funny as hell. So I would like for, you know, if y'all were not following her already, to go give her a sub. Now she's got 52,000 subs, and just a couple more want her, and check her out. She is hilarious. And she wants me and her to get on and do a couple streams together. Maybe read some people. We'll read some people some tarot, and then read some people for filth. I got to get through this hard stuff first, though. But there is Kate's link, and give her a follow. 50 member bombs just start dropping as soon as Keem joins the stream. Guess where they never did drop? The only time Chubby saw those is when I won them for the Halloween thing, and I had to share those. Well, I mean, we both won, but with Sweet Tea. So, I couldn't even be just a winner. I had to share it. So, whatever. It is what it is. But that's the only time that I believe we ever saw. We may have had one more from him. Yeah, it was like, fuck Chubby. We all know Keem will keep getting random people to donate or sock accounts. Then let's stop the donos after I give live a head start. Yeah. He doesn't want anybody to be ahead of live, because live is the. And I'm so sick of hearing this word. If I hear this word one more time, I think I'm going to regurgitate everything. The flagship show. I hate that. It's the flagship show. It's the flagship show. It's the flagship show. But live, it's the flagship show. Oh my God. I have never heard the word flagship so much as I have in maybe the past year. I hate that word now. I hate it. Oh. So one thing, y'all all know that I love my energy drinks. Good morning, Esclatty. How are you? I love my energy drinks, and I can't drink them anymore. So something came to my attention, and y'all may already know about it, but I just heard about it. It is mice being found in cans. So yeah, y'all watch. Let's see, y'all watch this. I'm loving it. Is it the one I want? Yeah. Okay. Audio shared. Yes.
asking where the virus came from, but more and more people are claiming they're finding mice inside energy drink cans, and it no longer looks like an isolated case. One guy posted a video showing what he said was a mouse inside a can of Celsius.
Okay. So what is happening is that originally a girl said she found, and it'll show it, a mouse in her Alani. Okay. And so she did a video, said that she was drinking the drink and then it still felt heavy. And then you see the can, there's a mouse in the can. Now there's more to all of this story. But apparently, and see, they're talking about Celsius on this one, but we'll get a little further. And remember, I do have to pause, so it is what it is. It's under fair use as well.
Not long after, a girl on TikTok claimed she found something similar in a can of Red Bull. After that,
So not only is it, so now it's been Alani, it's been Celsius, and now we're talking about Red Bull.
people started checking every can before drinking. Some now say they're afraid to buy energy drinks at all. But there's another question that worries people. How could a mouse even end up inside? The can
Okay, so now we're going to talk about how a mouse can end up inside the can, because obviously it can't fit through the hole. But they also talk about Monster. So they're talking about all of these drinks that we love to drink, right? But here's some information about how the mouse would have ended up in the cans.
is sealed and only has a small opening. It couldn't have simply gotten in after purchase. That would mean it happened before
Okay, that's the original girl right there. That's the one who claims that she found the mouse in her Alani.
packaging, and that's what many found disturbing. What made the story even more unsettling is that alongside news about viruses, people began coming up with darker theories because rodents are often associated with carrying diseases. Now people online are asking, what if situations like this happen more often and we
I mean, y'all see that, right? Like they cut the can open and then there it is. Now, yes, there has been some flack back and we'll get into that, but I wanted y'all to see like the original, some of the original videos.
just don't hear about them? After seeing a video like that, I'd probably check inside the can more than once before drinking it. Would you still risk drinking an energy drink after this? People are still asking.
Okay, so there's that one. Now, let me stop sharing.
You still wonder where viruses.
Okay, let me get that one
You
queued
still
up in
wonder
case
where-
I'm going to play it. Okay, so she put hers out there, and there are some lawsuits now. So the people are well, Celsius bought Alani. So I guess the Celsius people, and I think Pepsi owns Celsius. I was trying to dig deep. I was doing 3 things at one time. But anyway, they are suing her. And let's see, I got it pulled up somewhere. So, okay, the Alani Nu brand has filed a lawsuit against a TikTok influencer over a viral video that allegedly showed a mouse in an Alani product. The incident began when a social media creator posted a TikTok video depicting what appeared to be a dead rodent inside a sealed can of Alani Nu energy drink. The video went viral, sparking public outrage and speculation about product safety. Alani claims the influencer did not film the unboxing process, with the footage cutting directly to the jar already cut but directly cutting to the jar in front of the camera, which the brand says arises suspicion that the animal was staged. The company also points out that if a rodent had been sealed inside during manufacturing, a strong odor would have been noticeable upon opening the container. So, and I would think so too. I would think, how long would it have to be in there for it to have an odor, like, but the further I was listening into this a while back, there was evidence of them being in some kind of baby food packaging, like not jar, like actual packets. I guess it's some of that organic stuff, but anyway, packets. And so, needless to say, yeah, there's a whole rabbit hole of that. But so when they can these things, the cans are open and then sealed. So I guess they could get in there that way. And if they died, wouldn't there be an odor? I mean, wouldn't there be? And would they stay together like that? And if that is true, like, how are they not falling apart? How are they not, what's the word? Preserved. Right. So, thank you, Patty. Good morning, Patty. So how much preservatives are in these things? Like, oh, now I see the word Savage Cupcake. You said it too. I don't know. It just makes me rethink. But yeah, they were talking about Alani and Celsius, Red Bull. There's one that was talking about Monster. So if you want to get in a rabbit hole, this one's definitely out there, and there's a lot of stuff. So Alani's suing her, and then there's one. There is a notable lawsuit from 2025 involving a woman claiming she found a dead mouse in a can of Monster energy drink, which has drawn public attention and raised questions, blah, blah, blah. So this one gives her name. In April 2024, Mackenzie Kane, a woman of Grand Rapids, Michigan, bought the white can Monster energy drink from a local bagel shop. She drank it in her car, but later noticed the can felt unusually heavy and smelled off. When she opened it, she claimed she found a dead mouse at the bottom. Now, I will say this, that there have been times where I would open my can and taste it, and it tasted different. And this has been a few times. It tasted different than it normally does. And I would tell my husband, here, taste this. And it wasn't a bad, it tastes like more like grapefruit. And I don't like grapefruit. So, but that's the taste it would taste like. So, and I just thought to myself, okay, well, maybe they put too much of one of the ingredients in this batch or something. But it wasn't a bad taste, but it did taste different from other batches. And that happened a couple of times. But, and of course, Monster with this one is calling it a hoax and frivolous and everything. She's seeking $25,000. Let's see, the case initially was filed, then transferred to district court in 2025. I don't see an outcome. So it's still an active lawsuit against Monster for that $25,000 in damages. That is not the same one that we found with the Alani Nu. But Alani is suing that girl, where this girl is suing Monster. It's a whole thing. And also I found out, somebody mentioned Capri Sun. And now Capri Sun has a clear bottom. I heard that too. And it's so you can see what's at the bottom of them, because you used to not be able to see because all those were closed off. And I don't know. I had Angie's Pacific Punch yesterday, and I was nauseous all day. You drank my Pacific Punch for me. Thank you, but I'm sorry you were nauseous. They're so good, though. The taste. Ugh. So did any of this deter you from drinking energy drinks? Are you still going to drink them? I know Bees loves Alani. Are you still, is it Alani or Celsius? No, yours is Celsius, ain't it? Are you still going to drink them? Like, I can't drink. I can't drink mine anymore. My watch is telling me I need to stand up. Let's see, I'll stick to my Dr. Pepper. I've been drinking a lot of water. They said that for the process, procedure, whatever, that I'm having Friday, hydration is good for your veins and your and stuff. So I've been drinking a lot more water. I just want to get this done and over with. I got my iPhone light shining in my Red Bull can looking for I've made it to where everybody's gonna start looking in your cans and stuff. You're gonna have to start pouring it out and put it in put them in the stuff in a glass. I'm sensitive to caffeine and most energy drinks, so I stay away from them. Good thing. I mean, not a good thing that you're sensitive to it, but the best thing to do is stay away from them. Good morning, Jake. How are you? Because there's another, there's something else. There was a 17-year-old that passed away. She had an enlarged heart, and there was a lawsuit against Alani because they're saying because she drank about five or six Alani a day, and she was 17, so not an adult. Even though there's warnings on them and all that, Alani settled out. Alani just went and paid them. And what some creators and writers are thinking is that sometimes it's just easier just to pay. You know, they lost their daughter. We're just going to give you this. And, you know, we know it won't bring your daughter back, but we hope, you know, it does something for you. And people are blaming the parents, like, you know, why are you allowing your daughter to drink 5 or 6 Alanis a day? And, you know, like me, I drink a lot of Monster a day, but I'm an adult and I made that decision to do that. You know, and am I paying for it now? Probably. So I bought Chubby Scorpion a new pair of knee pads for his birthday. Y'all are bad. Y'all ought to see them in the Discord. They're funny. Good morning, Thick Gemini. How are you? Good to see you. Put it in your Stanleys, girls. Yeah, start pouring your drinks in your Stanleys, and you don't have to worry about the mice in your cans, right? Right? I cannot have energy drinks because of my autism. Well, you know, my son has Asperger's, and he has one a day, and he seems to do better. You know, we took him off of all medication when he was in high school, and you know, with Asperger's, you normally have a dual diagnosis, and he had ADHD. But as he grew older, it seemed to regulate itself. Yes, you can definitely tell the Asperger's is there. It's more of the social aspect of it. But one a day does not hurt. It just hasn't. It hasn't hurt him a bit, in my opinion. But people know what they can have and what they can't have. People know their own bodies, right? And I kind of felt that with myself. I did drink a lot of them. And I may have been addicted to them, but it wasn't, the caffeine wasn't doing shit for me. I was not energized whatsoever by all of these energy drinks. Y'all see Glammy bouncing off the wall drinking so many. And I didn't feel that. I'm like, why can't I feel with as many as I'm drinking? Why can't I feel like that? And I guess now we know, you know, that every artery I have in my heart is blocked. So I guess that's why. But it was I don't know though. It had to have been before I started drinking that many energy drinks. I don't know. But either way, so yeah, a lot of energy drink talk this morning. But I jumped in a rabbit hole as I was cooking dinner last night, and I was like, this is interesting. I think I'll share. This is interesting. I think I'll share. Good morning, Heck. How are you? Energy drinks don't work on witches. You better be careful then, Chubby Scorpion, because something has to work on witches, right? Yes, and if you would like to use our janky TTS, it is the Buy Me a Coffee. You can hit that link right there, and you can say what you want to in the comments there, and I have to read them out as long as it's not against TOS. So feel free to use our janky TTS. And if you just want to support me and you don't want to go through all that, if you got a Cash App, my Cash App is in the description of the live stream. So somebody mentioned yesterday to me privately that they were having an issue getting through to the Buy Me a Coffee. So I put the Cash App there. It's in the description of the live. If y'all want to hit it, it's fine. If not, that's fine too. I just didn't know if there were other people that were having issues going through the Buy Me a Coffee thingy. So, I have never had an energy drink. Wow, Patty. I remember a day when I wouldn't drink them. I thought they were the devil. I wouldn't drink them. And then it just got to a point where I remember the day I went from 1 to 2, and I thought that was a big deal. And I remember the day I went from 2 to 3. And it was funny because I wasn't feeling any different, but they're so damn good. And it was the only one I drank was Pacific Punch. And it got me to where I didn't really like Diet Coke anymore, and I loved Diet Coke. It's like I only had taste buds for that. Anything else I drank was just not good. So, I remember drinking, let's see, Sparks, Four Locos, when they had the alcohol and the caffeine. Now, those were banging. Now, I remember getting energy off of those. A Red Bull will give me energy every now and then. Sometimes I would have to take a break from the Pacific Punch to slam a Red Bull and then go back to drinking the Pacific Punch just to get energy. Chubby Scorpion, shut up. I love Diet Coke. Shut up. I only drink Pepsi Zero. Pepsi tastes like flat Coke to me. I don't like Pepsi at all. I used to not like Diet Coke. Now I like Diet Coke better than regular Coke. I'd be one of those that'd go get me the Big Mac and big fries and all that. And I'll take a Diet Coke, please. That was me. But just because I liked the taste. And you know what's weird though is that the caffeine-free Diet Coke is actually better as far as taste-wise than the Diet Coke, the regular Diet Coke with the caffeine. It's weird. The non-caffeinated is better than the caffeinated. Why does Angie sound like she's talking at trial going against Monster? Pacific Punch changed my taste buds forever, and now I can't be normal. Maybe I should do a lawsuit too. Yes, Mr. Monster CEO. Pacific Punch changed my taste buds forever, and now I can't be normal. I need $25,000 for my pain and suffering. Thank you. I don't like Coke Zero. I, people were like, it tastes so much like the regular thing, and it just don't to me. I don't know what it is. Now Sprite Zero tastes like Sprite, I think, in my opinion. But my taste buds are screwed up, so there you go. Bustovians has a ring to it, Chubby Scorpion. We may need a poll. The Buttovians. Oh, Bees, you're in on this too? You know you're going to have to join the Discord, Bees. You know that, right? You're missing out. You're missing out. Your thyroid must have issues. I was addicted to Diet Coke. Stopped cold turkey 10 years ago. You know, after I have this heart thing, I think I'm going to have to stop a lot. This is probably going to be the hardest one. Harder than the monsters, I think, is this. And to be honest with you, I'm probably still going to do these and try to wean myself off, because look at me. I cannot just come off. Look, I'd be coming off of caffeine, nicotine, because yes, I smoke. All right. And so when I can't smoke, because I don't smoke in the house, I vape. So this has been like my saving grace. Look, y'all. I mean, yes. I got 3 more. I got 2 by my bed. I got 2 in the kitchen. There's supposed to be 5 in here. I don't see the other one. Oh, here's not even the one I was thinking about. So there's 5 within reach. There's one somewhere that's supposed to taste like fruit, or it does. It tastes like Fruit Loops. Uh-oh. So yeah, vaping is going to be my biggest. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the Fruit Loop one is somewhere in here. Then I've got 2 in the kitchen, 2 by the bed, 1 in my my work thing. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, and I've tried patches and like the nicotine patches and stuff, they make me nauseous. I can't do that. So I'm thinking maybe I still do these, but just like, because they got milligrams and stuff on them, just cut down until, and then I've got the ones without the nicotine. So I'm wondering if I could still wean myself to the ones without the nicotine and then wean myself off those. I'm already taking myself off of the caffeine, and that one's hard enough. And I think that may be why of course, I'm a nervous wreck already because of the heart thing, but it could be that I'm a little jittery too because I don't have the caffeine. I don't know. I just don't judge me. Don't judge me because I'm going to vape. I am. But it will be okay. I will get through this. I've just got to have something, you know. I just saw of course they're worse than smoking. But my point is though with it is just to use it as a wean down process. You know what I mean? Because I can't use like the nicotine patches, and I'm not going to chew the gum, and I cannot just, you can't just take everything from somebody. All of their vices, you just can't do. You cannot do it. Yeah. Now they do have these, what do they call them? Zens, like the nicotine pouches. But that makes me think, I don't know if they still have them, but y'all know like the tobacco, what do they call them? Bandits, like skull bandits. That's what the Zens remind me of. So I don't want to be a female walking around with a Zen in my mouth looking like I got, and I think we talked about this before because somebody was telling me, or was it my son? They were telling me that they made them, they had like a womanly can of them or something, a female looking can. Yeah. Yeah. Four Paws. I think we did talk about it, and they're called, and I just don't think I can do that because it makes me think of the old skull bandits, and I'd be walking around looking like I've got a packet of dip in my mouth. Oh man. Too cool for Banshee. I love that name. Good morning. And good morning, Four Paws. Good to see you. um, yeah, but he's a dude though, Four Paws. I mean, I would probably do them. Like the pouches. I just think it looks weird for a female to do them because they do look like the old skull bandits. Like you got some, what up? Now, they're not big and you can hide them, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Should I try Zens, y'all? Not right now. Of course, not right now. Um, after they get me all opened up and cleared out. Y'all, DVD, you done been in here asking what we thought about your brother. Why you jump in and I saw you over at LCU asking what we thought about your brother. Now you can come over here and be part of the conversation, or yeah, or Chubby Scorpion can escort you out like he did. Uh-oh. Well, then went that vape. I'll just grab another one. Rainbow, that's the best one anyway. Okay. To quit smoking, Angie, best way, patches. Start with the weaker one you still smoke with after 2, and then get an inhaler to transition. I tried the patches though, heck, and they made me nauseated. And after I have this, I know it's going to surprise me if I don't get a bypass. Okay, I'll just say that. I'm not going to be able to go through all of this and then look myself in the face if I light up a cigarette. So I'm not going to be able to smoke during any of that or after. I am going to vape. But my point is to try to get off the vape. And I'm debating whether to do this ends or not. Not, and maybe not Zens, maybe, let's see. Okay, let's do the handy dandy, y'all. I'll get back to my notes in a minute. Let's do the handy dandy. Female. Zens. Okay. Images. Okay, well, like they've got like the pastel colors and maybe I should do nicotine pouches. Uh, okay, well, there's definitely women that use them. Okay, so I mean that's a given, and they're just little white little pouch thingies. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, sorry. Um, learn to roll your own. Isn't that worse for you? Rolling your own. Hey, um, I think I told y'all about this too. I may have been on Chubby when I told it, but when I was young, all the kids would go over. It was my cousin's grandma, so on her other side of the family, but all of the kids, we would go over to her house, and she had this old big house, and it had like fireplaces in each room. Now it was still more of a rundown old house, but it still had the fireplaces, and we would all have pea pots, and so they were under the bed. So if we had to get up, the fire was going in these big rooms, and we'd pull the pea pot out, and she rolled her own cigarettes, and we used to get to push the button, and the cigarette rolling machine would roll them out. But I think that's harder on you without a filter, though, isn't it? um yeah, I do think that rolled cigarettes, it's actually cleaner. Oh. Oh, I think that's what Nightmare does. Don't Nightmare roll his own? I know he was smoking ones with filters on them at Fat Camp, but buy filters. Oh, you can buy filters for. I don't think she had filters. These were just, they kind of look like, I mean, they were cleanly rolled cigarettes, but they didn't have a filter on each end. I just remember we got to push the little thing down. I don't think I could do that. I mean, that's harsh. It's very harsh. um, Good morning, Sam. Pulling. Aaron, good morning. Sometimes people sneak in and Locale India, I saw you last night. Good morning. Damn Kate, good morning. Golly, a lot of y'all slipped in here. I'm over here just rambling my mouth and y'all are saying, hey, good morning, everybody. Sorry, I was just over here rumbling my mouth or running my mouth. Good morning, Truth Bombs. Good to see you. I'm just over here rambling. Oh, so yeah. Ramble on, Queen. I'm Queen Rambler. Yes, I am. Now there I do have another topic at hand. I don't know everything about it, but maybe it's something we can keep our eye on. Good morning, Burke Bunch. Good morning, everyone. I've been sitting in the bushes listening as I'm at work. I understand that, but wanted to say a quick hello. Well, hello to you, Burke Bunch. Good to see you. I am one too that stays in bushes a lot because I'm working and listening. So I completely understand. I hope you have a great day at work, hun. And let's see. I've done said hi to Fuzz. Mochi, hey. How are you? It's good to see you, Mochi. And I hope you're feeling better. Did y'all know? Y'all probably know. Like, I'm probably the last one to find out. But did y'all know that Ethan Klein is suing iDubbbz? And iDubbbz is saying that he really can't say anything about it, but that he wonders what that lawsuit is going to do to the commentary community, especially the Canadian commentary community. So that's what iDubbbz is saying about this lawsuit. So do y'all think, I mean, what do y'all think is going to happen there? Do any of y'all even care about iDubbbz or Ethan Klein? I know a lot of times we hear, you know, I know who both of them are. And of course, I watch Ethan when I feel like it. But it seems, didn't he just, isn't he in lawsuits already? Or didn't he just get out of some lawsuits? Did he drop those other ones? iDubbbz is fucked. He don't have the money. Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering what, and it's for defamation. So I'm wondering what Ethan, I mean, it kind of sucks, you know, that knowing that these people don't have the money. And my dog is barking. My doorbell's ringing. Hold on.
Angie. Angie walk in, room get loud. She don't bite it, say it out proud. Tongue like steel, yet clean and sharp. Smile so sweet, then she cut real hard. She came to play, not to pretend. One glass up, then she's off again. Eyes on you, she don't miss a thing. Got the whole scene wrapped on a string. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move wrong, she keep the tape. Don't play. Angie. Make way. Babe the badass. Quick switch. Babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up. Angie. Fun up. She got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. If you say one thing, she got the proof. Not for the drama, just for the truth. She's in the corner, watching the room. Cute little grin and boom, boom, boom. She loves the joke, she loves the night. Loves a good time, loves a good fight. Not with her hands, with her set so cool. She can shut it down and still look gold. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move on, she keep the tape. Angie, don't play. Angie, make way. Babe the badass, quick switch. Babe the badass, that's it. Angie, hands up. Angie, fun love. She got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. Soft, next second stone. She runs the room like she on the throne.
Okay. All right. That was, we got people that come and spray the yard, for the weeds and, to try to keep, we have moles here, in this part of Kentucky. I don't know if y'all have moles, but they do things to prevent the moles from coming in our little section of the yard, kind of deters them. So he's coming to check that. But yeah, but he rang the doorbell and my dog was barking. I was like, what in the hell is happening at 7:30? Not even 7:30 in the damn morning. So yeah. Angie can fill 2 hours with a hangout stream and be more entertaining. Chubby Scorpion, thank you. No, but I told y'all yesterday, now I got a gnat in here. Thanks a lot. It's very, what do you call it? outside. It's very humid already, and anytime it's very humid, and I grew up, in the South, the deep South, and every time it was humid, you'd see those little gnats flying around. And I saw some when I was out there talking to the guy, and now I guess one jumped in my hair and followed me in here or something. He's still running us. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Okay, if y'all see him, it's my friend Natty. Natty, friends. There we go. Okay. Now I want to do skits since I want to do fun stuff. I want to get back to talking about topics and everything. And damn Nat. It's just I don't want to get any more into skits, even though Aunt Lurleen is still answering everybody that wants to confess to Aunt Lurleen or ask for any of her advice. She has a whole ass newsletter. Just reach out to her. It's all anonymous. You have anonymous names in there. So, yes, do that, please. So, Aunt Lurleen has something to do. I bought this boom arm here to keep from hitting the mic so much. And I believe ever since I've had it, I have hit this thing more. Yeah. All right. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Okay. No, okay. All right. Y'all are talking about the bet. Okay. All right. But, well, I see y'all talking about being nice and supportive. Well, y'all can hear my coffee. Hear my coffee sits and hear y'all sit in here. I don't understand that. Piggy. Okay. So, I wish I could get my hands on. So, I like Kalo. Okay. I think Kalo is, he's had his moments, being a streamer or whatever. But I think he's just really genuine. Okay. And he did a song, the boat song on Gold. And I wish I could get my hands on it. If anybody can get me the timestamp or something to that boat song, I want it. I would play it right now. I laughed my ass off at the boat song, him singing the boat song. And I wish that I could freaking get, you know what? I may just look it up. Did y'all hear it? Did any of y'all watch Gold? I saw it. It was actually one of the things I either saw on Rewind or Rebel. That was part of the news, and I loved it. Let's see. I looked up. I looked up locale goat because of gold and boat. And I'm sitting here wondering why I'm seeing fluff and cash and nature and not. I looked up locale goat. Oh my God, I am such a dork. It's on the Gold channel first video. Okay. So, but what is it on the video? Oh, okay, there it is. All right. Okay, so it's a parody song. I'm going to play this for y'all because I laughed and I feel like if I laughed at it that you guys will laugh at it. Uh-oh, it's 7:30, y'all. Hush. Hush. Okay. I'm even going to like it. because it was quite funny. Let me make sure I'm not doxing myself anywhere. Okay. Well, I'll just pull up like the whole. Okay. All right. Southern people might be dramatic. Southern people might be dramatic. We might be just a little bit, you know. Hold on. Let's see. We got to do it right. The Southern people going to be like, oh, woe is me. Good morning, Tough. How are you? Okay. I was listening and kind of peeking in on the video, so I hope it's not too bad. But I'm sorry, I laughed at this.
Shawty! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Get your towels ready, it's about to go down!
Shawty, yeah.
Everybody in the place hit the fucking deck! But stay on your motherfucking toes! We running this, let's go!
Hey.
I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat! I'm on a boat!
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat! Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat! Yeah! I'm on a boat, motherfucker, take a look at me! Straight floating on a boat in the deep blue sea.
Yeah.
Less than 5 knots, wind whipping out my coat. You can't stop me, motherfucker, cause I'm on a note. Take a picture trick. I'm on a boat, bitch. We drinking prime hydration cause it's so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies. I'm flipping burgers, you a Kinko straight flipping copies. I'm riding on turbo, doing flips and shit.
Yeah.
Turbo splashing, getting everybody all wet. But
Oh.
this ain't Sea World. This is real as it gets. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, don't you ever forget. I'm on a boat and it's going fast and got a nautical theme, passing a Afghan. I'm the queen of the world on a boat like Tina. If you're on the shore, then you show not me, no. Get the fuck up, this boat is real. A fuck plate, I'm on a boat, motherfucker. My trees are on buoys, motherfucker. I'm on the deck with my girls, motherfucker. Boat engine make noise, motherfucker. Hey ma, if you could see me now. Hands spread wide on the starboard bow. Gonna fly this boat to the moon somehow. My team star, anything is possible. Never thought I'd be on a boat.
Let's go.
It's a big blue watery road.
Yeah.
Ice Poseidon, look at me.
All hands on deck.
Never thought I'd see the day when a big boat coming my way. Believe me when I say I fucked a fat fish.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me cause I'm sailing on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. Yeah.
Can't. I can't. Oh my God. That right there was funny as hell to me. I mean, and I didn't see it. So good thing that either Rewind, and I think it was Rewind because they showed Turbo. It's a good thing that they showed it because I don't watch Gold that, I mean, normally I'm at work, okay? Sometimes I'll listen in, you know, but either way, I missed it. And I laughed so hard at this. So, you know what, Kalo Snowgoth, I'll give you W's on that. You made me laugh. So, it was just, I love crazy stuff that just makes you laugh. And that shit right there made me laugh. You know, the other time that I felt like I laughed like that was we have a thanks to Aura, which I haven't seen in forever. She did a compilation video of Thick Gemini falling, his falls out of his chairs and stuff. And the one that he did, he was like, oh my God. It's stuff like that that just generically happens. You don't know it's going to happen, but it makes you laugh. And then you have a full on belly laugh. That's what I like. That's the type of happiness I want in my life. It's just generic, stupid laughs. And I got one with I'm on a boat. So good job. Good job, fellas. I will definitely give a W where it's deserved. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. And then you got Snow Goth back there going, I'm sorry. That was so funny. Tough. Angie, I didn't know you were right by me. And yes, I'm right here. I've been right here in I'm actually northern Kentucky. So that's where my humble abode be. Bilal, good morning. Sharkbait, good morning. Did I miss anybody while I was jamming out to I'm on a boat? I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. A lot of people complain about gold, but I actually love Kalo and Snowball together. You know, I don't always agree with what he would say or things like that. I loved Grimm, and I loved Grimm and Kalo together. He was able to bring something out of Kalo, and then he was also able to put, the production of gold together. And I just thought it was really, I was starting to enjoy gold with them two on there. And then he gets removed, because I feel like Keemstar was on his period. But then it's like, too, why can't Grimm just apologize? That's all he had to do. I don't know. But it never should have led to Grimm being taken off this show. Or at least not permanently. You know what I mean? So I thought that them two had a great dynamic. I don't know. I miss Grimm. But hey, Grimm, I'm over here and you're not on lookout. Maybe you could come over here and be my Grimm in the box for a little, when I get monetized. Will you come be my Grimm in a box when I get monetized? And I'm going to tell you what, when I get monetized, I'm playing Chubby Money. Watch and learn, folks. Watch and learn. Or hide and watch. Yeah, hide and watch. When I get monetized, I am playing Chubby Money. At least for the first day. And hopefully I can get Grimm in a box over here and he can dance like a fat camp. It's a respect thing. Like, Yo Mama can run his mouth on his show about Keem, but licks his balls off stream. Okay, so Grimm basically did the same thing, but what is it? Because he doesn't respect Grimm and he respected Yo Mama? I mean, I don't know. Y'all know there's a lot of things that I want to say, but I'm just, I don't know. I'm going to get into them, and I was going to do it last weekend, but we all know what happened there, and then we all know what's going on this weekend. But even though Keem called Chubby a solidified show and all that, I just feel like he never saw me. I felt like I was a seat filler. And to know that there are some people that will leave and he will do anything that he can do to get them back and all this stuff. And here I am over here and he didn't send me the redirect. It just, I'm nobody to him. I don't know. Either way, that's why I have a lot of things to say, and people wondering, well, what are you going to do when you get your hours? Well, I keep talking about, the direction of the show. That should show you what I'm going to do when I get my hours, right? I can't do all of this direction of the show if I'm not going to be here to do it, right? Sometimes you just got to read between the lines and put two and two together. But you know what? I'm going to need support over here too. Because I bought, before this heart thing went down, I bought costumes. I'm getting ready to do things. I'm still filling up my notebook of things for my big showdown. But that should tell everybody what the deal is. Like, I'm not going to go through all this just to be thrown on a show. Oh, well, we'll put you here at midnight or we'll put you here at 2:00 in the morning. This is the only place I have for you. Well, you can take it or leave. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And if I get enough support over here, if I can make the numbers work, then guess what? I can come work on YouTube and possibly like Facebook and TikTok full time and put the time into this and get my own good time slots. I can build. I have the drive, I have the dedication, and I feel like I have good people, riding the ride with me. So yeah. And then when that payment didn't go down, it would have been nothing for him to do that. And then I see, how I don't know why the absence of Grim made me just stop and start thinking about all this again. But Grim and Kayla were really good on Gold and they made hella money together. They had a good dynamic. Grim was great with Kalo. Great with him. He pulled things out of Kalo and it was a fantastic dynamic. There were people, I was watching Gold and that ain't even my type of shit, but I was watching it just to see what they would do. And then, but yeah, he respect, and this is not against your mama. It's just a general statement. Your mama can say whatever he wants and Kim just nothing. But on the other hand too, I get that Grim, he could have apologized, but I don't know. It just upset me. I miss Grim, but hey, Grim, call me. When I do get monetized, I would love to have you. I would like to do a first stream celebration when I do get monetized, and I would love to have you for the first day to be my Grim in the Box. And I'm going to play me some Chubby Money. Yeah, Truth. I know that Truth Bombs. He wouldn't mean it. I don't know. I just miss those two dynamic. That's all I know. And it was good for the LCU, not only monetarily, but they were good together. I don't know. And maybe he's finding that with Snowgoth. You know, I miss Grim. Angie, you were a YouTuber before LCU. Admittedly, different content. Do you remember one of the guys that tried out for Aussie? His name was Liam. Had a major crash out. Like, yeah, I do. I remember Liam. Heck. Flying Walrus. Good morning. Flying Walrus. Good to have you here, Flying Walrus. Him stating he'd help ALR get monetized if needed shocked me. She lost it again within a week. But he should have been helping you. That's why I say he don't give a damn about me. He don't give a damn about me. I was just a seat filler. And that's it, you know? Hold on, I just saw something. If you want to cover Liam Crash Out, a great video on him, I'll send and just send it to me. Heck. I'll cover any good crash outs. Don't send me nothing that's going to get my channel shut down, though. We got a chubby scorpion and now a flying walrus, right? I gotta get this off my screen over here. I've got Kalo looking at me with the maid suit on. And now I'm gonna be singing all day. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Oh, that's so funny. Hold on. I thought I pulled up. I had a couple things I was gonna talk about. Where did it all go? Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, there was something I saw that it caught my attention and I was wondering if it would catch yours. So, you know, Uber drivers and stuff, oops, they leave things in cars. And so there was a list of things that were left in the Uber cars. So it's the top 20 weirdest things left in Ubers. And so far, this is the 2026 list. I think there was a 2025 list, but it was just it was funny to me to think that these people would leave, like, it would make a list for number one. But why should you care? Keem think. Why should you care? Keem think. Stop letting him have power over you. You are so much better than this. It's not that he has power, because I've been going to say what I wanted to say. I don't want to do it at 6 a.m. I wanted to do it on a weekend, and now my weekends keep getting screwed up. But it's not power so much. Honestly, it hurt me to think that, you know, I was putting in things and went to fat camp to try to engage and do all the things, and just to have him not give a shit about me. I'm not gonna say that doesn't hurt, but as far as power, no. I don't care. I just want to get it all out of my system. Is there still stuff over there that I find funny? Yeah, like we just watched that. But for the most part, once I get it out, then I'll feel a lot better. So, oh, my leg. Yes, chubby scorpion, I did. But to be fair, anybody that was in that situation, if I was the one standing right there, I would have took it. I would, yeah, that's just the thing to do, I guess. That wasn't the only thing I cleaned at fat camp. No, Truth Bombs is not the same place. It's not. Try punching a pillow. Maybe I need to. Let me get my heart straightened out, and maybe I won't be scared to exert my strength too much. Right now, I'm scared to move. Let's see. So on the Uber thing, I got a couple I can do before I gotta let y'all go, and I do gotta let y'all go. Let me go. I gotta get the dog signed in for the vet. We have to sign the dog in. They don't open it. They don't open the sign it until 8 o'clock, and then it's like trying to get something on a, when they open a drop for a sale or something. We're doing the drop at 8 a.m. and everybody's trying to log in and get there. So you may be first in line, you may be 10th in line, but yet you logged in at 8 o'clock. So let me get that pulled up. I was actually only going to go till 7:45 because of this, but I think y'all are pretty chill. Y'all don't mind if I have to do something. Website. Let me just go ahead and get there so I'll be ready to roll. All right. Let me just get there and then, okay. So when that gets ready, they'll open it up and I'll click and then I'll put the appointment in. So, okay. I do too, Fuzz. I miss the good old days over there too. But it's like I said the other day, it's like trying to put something back in a bottle. You know what I mean? And you can't. And then I see so many moves that are being made, and you always say, "Don't question it. Or people." Keem says, "Don't question it. Don't question me. I am Keemstar." He yelled at me one day in a private call just because he misunderstood what I was saying. He thought I was trying to tell him what to do, and yeah, and that was totally not what I was trying to do. And like I said, he's never given two shits about me. And the only reason he's giving two shits about AMAC right now is because she's over there doing good with Sweet Tea. That's it. I don't know why. I don't know why he felt that way about us, but he did. Okay. So one of the things found in an Uber is dentures with only 2 teeth. Well, I guess that could be a partial, like, I mean, breast milk, human hair, a Donny Osmond group photo, an ankle monitor, 420 donuts, hospital discharge papers, a sack of marbles, an oxygen tank, gold grills, a brand new mini fridge, one red bottom Louis Vuitton heel. What you gonna do with one? Oh my God. I bet you whoever left that. Oh, live fish, a mannequin, 2 trees, $200 worth of Temu purchases, a rhinestone picture of Jesus, a 750-gallon fish tank. I call bullshit, unless you're in a big Uber. A dishwasher, and 2 wedding gowns. And then there were some honorable mentions. A wizard wand. Probably some kid had the Harry Potter one. Some handcuffs. A coffee table. Pelvis implants. How is that an honorable mention? How did that not make the list? 20 pounds of duck sausage. Gross. A package of live butterflies. A double door oven. A child's prosthetic eye. A meat slicer. A sleep apnea machine. I mean, how do you forget you got a 75-gallon fish tank, a mini fridge, whatever that other big thing was? I mean, how do you forget you got this stuff in the thing? Okay. It takes a minute for it to refresh or load up. I'm checking. I'm checking. Heck. I forgot my oxygen tank. Sorry. Oh, let's see. It's not. Well, heck, as soon as it comes up, I mean, you gotta love my janky TTS. If it don't show up, I will definitely shout it out tomorrow. Why is it not coming up? Did you just tell me this just so I could keep hitting refresh? Oh goodness. Oh, I need to look and see while I'm at it. All right. I have to log in at 8 o'clock, so we might even go over. If I'm in mid login, we're going to go over a couple minutes. Okay. All right. Let me go look at, see who might be available for the redirect. I would like to send it somewhere else, but nobody else is ever live except for the Louisiana State boys. And customization. Redirect. All right, let's see. Yep, the State Boys of Louisiana, they're live. Why are they saying Kylie Rodney has been found? She was found a couple years ago. Oh my God. I don't see anybody else that's going to be, Looks like it's going to be cafe. All right, so I'm going to put that. I'm going to save it. Okay, and so when I end, it's going to go to cafe. Just go say something stupid over there. I don't care. Just tell them, coming from Angie's, coming from Angie's. Whenever I hit end. Okay, okay, all right, hold on. All right, hold on. Come on, come on, come on. All right, shit. Instead of shot, I put shit. Okay. Let's see what I got. All right, y'all see it's 8:01 and 7th in line. All right, we got it though. Okay. All right, so everybody, we're 7th in line for my baby to go to the vet. And I think out loud, right? I'm always one of those that when I'm doing something, I think out, I talk. It's a wonder I didn't just say our full name, my phone number when I was putting it in. Especially when I felt like I was under pressure, you know. Did I talk to my boss? What was I supposed to talk to my boss about? Remind me. Oh, about working from home. Yeah. And there's some things going on at work, and he thinks that it would be better if I was there. So he wants me to try to figure out a way to keep my legs up at the office. Yes. And somehow I knew that was going to happen. I'm telling y'all, I have got to I have got to make this YouTube work. Oh, let me check again. Heck, it's not coming up. View page. The one you did the other day comes up, but not. I don't know, heck. It also makes me wonder because I've gotten a couple like Cosmic Blues. I don't know if they did that after the stream. But it was just a little bit after the stream. I wonder if they're just like, if the whole thing is just running slow. I mean, I don't doubt you. I know if you said you did it, you absolutely did it. Please don't tell me that something's going wrong with my damn coffee now. It'll show up though, heck. I may just have to, I'll let you know in the Discord, when it shows up, and then whatever you put on there, I'll shout it out tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, cause my janky janked up. All right. Yes, my full name is AngieUploaded. Thank you, Chubby Scorpion. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Run on over there to if y'all want to. I'm gonna put it as the redirect. Y'all might want to tell your people, you know, I'll redirect to other people if they would like to go live at 8 o'clock. I'd be happy to redirect to them as long as they ain't nasty people. Okay. All right. In case our janky TTS broke, there you go. There's the there's the link in case the janky TTS is broke. Damn it. I can't win for losing. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Heck, I'll let you know in the Discord whenever it comes through. Have a great day, everybody. Keep a smile on your face. You got to, right? I'm on a boat.